when there's something that Trump is warning him about, sanctions of some type, he'll get on the phone, he'll say sweet nothings in his ear, I guess, tapping him along, and soon after the phone call is over, Trump backs off of the threat. And so Putin is able to buy time when he makes these phone calls, and that's what he's done this time around.
Zelensky has to go to the White House to try to keep Donald Trump on his good side. Do you see that so far as being effective, Rick?
You know, Katie, La Rochefoucauld, the famous French philosopher, once said, what really flatters a man is that you think him worth flattering. That is what Zelensky is doing. He's coming to kowtow before Trump because he understands that's the coin of the realm. And it seems to be somewhat effective. I mean, the thing that I don't understand, and our colleagues would understand this, is part of the idea of diplomacy is that you try to eliminate as many variables as possible so then when you actually meet, you can accomplish something. But Trump just seems to increase the number of variables. And as he says, diplomacy to him is let's see what happens. I mean, let's see what happens is not a good strategy for getting something done.
Max, if he actually does want to get something done, what does he do?
It's pretty clear. I mean, he has to increase the leverage on Putin. I mean, that was his formula for success with the Hamas-Israel ceasefire, is putting pressure on both parties. In the present instance, the only person who can actually end the war in Ukraine is Vladimir Putin. He started the war. He's got to end it. He's got to want to end it. And the only way to convince him to end it is by doing the things that Trump is talking about, but not actually doing, like imposing sanctions on Russia. Russia right now is the only country that he's not tariffing. He's got to put tariffs on Russia, sanctions. He's also got to send more weapons to Ukraine, like the Tomahawks that he keeps threatening to send. The more you do to help Ukraine and the more you do to turn the screws on Russia, the more likely you are to get into this war. But simply meeting with Putin is not going to end the war. It's just that's playing into Putin's hands because it allows him to just run out the clock and to delay, and to give his forces more time on the ground and to give his drones and missiles more opportunity to kill innocent Ukrainians. That's playing into Putin's hands, which sadly seems to be what Trump is doing right now.
So Donald Trump talks a lot about being the peacemaker in chief. He's solved all these wars, he argues, and he is coming off that so far successful diplomacy between Israel and Hamas so far. But he seems to be starting something in Venezuela, in the Caribbean. And just at the end of that news conference, he was asked about those